Airplanes are meant to be safe, sterile spaces, sealed off from the chaos of the world below. But every now and then, something slips through the cracks. From bizarre figures floating mid-air to objects that defy explanation, here are the 10 creepiest things ever seen from a plane, ranked from eerie to downright terrifying. Number 10. It started like any other flight. Passengers boarding, cabin crew smiling, and the quiet hum of a morning departure. But just as the plane reached cruising altitude, something began moving beneath the seats. At first, no one could believe what they were seeing. Take a look. It wasn't turbulence. It wasn't a loose item. It was a snake, slithering calmly across the cabin floor of an Alaska Air flight. A passenger spotted the small black and white striped creature making its way under the rows of seats, just a few feet away from unsuspecting travelers. Oddly enough, no one panicked. The serpent's movements were slow, almost gentle, and passengers remained surprisingly calm. Once the plane landed safely in Portland, the snake was removed and later identified as a harmless species, most likely brought on board by accident in someone's luggage. Still, the incident forced the airline to rethink its animal control protocols and reminded everyone that even at 30,000 feet, you're not entirely safe from the wild. Number 9. It was supposed to be a peaceful sightseeing flight over the desert, just a group of friends enjoying the view from a small private aircraft. But one of them got a little too curious and opened a window to snap the perfect photo. What happened next sent everyone into a panic. Watch this. As soon as the window cracked open, the cabin pressure shifted, and in an instant, the passenger's camera was violently sucked out of the plane. For a split second, chaos erupted inside. Fears of a full decompression ran through the cabin, with everyone unsure if the sudden airflow could get worse. Luckily, the aircraft's structure held firm, and no one was injured. The pilot quickly reassured the group, and the flight continued without further issues. But the moment became a cautionary tale. A vivid reminder that, at high altitudes, even the smallest action can have dangerous consequences. Number 8. You're sitting by the window, waiting for takeoff. The sun is shining, the runway is clear, and then, just beneath your seat, a bright flash of orange erupts into flames. In seconds, what looked like a routine departure turns into a scene of chaos. This terrifying moment happened on an American Airlines flight at Charlotte Douglas International Airport. Just before takeoff, a fuel leak caused one of the engines to ignite, sending fire and smoke pouring from under the wing. Passengers watched in disbelief as the flames grew visible from the cabin windows. Fortunately, the flight crew acted fast, aborting takeoff and initiating emergency procedures. The plane returned safely to the gate, and no one was harmed. Investigators later confirmed the cause: a mechanical failure that allowed fuel to leak into the engine during startup. The incident served as a wake-up call about the importance of pre-flight inspections and how even a minor malfunction can spiral into a disaster if not caught in time. Number 7. The sky was clear, the flight path steady, and everything seemed under control, but suddenly something darted past the aircraft. So fast and so close, it left even the pilot stunned. It wasn't another plane, and it wasn't supposed to be there. The This near miss occurred during a Ryanair commercial flight from Eindhoven to Madrid in 2017. A passenger filming from the window captured the moment a dark, unidentified object zipped dangerously close to the plane's wing. The pilots reacted immediately, adjusting speed and altitude to avoid a potential mid-air disaster. Experts later examined the footage and debated possible explanations. A drone, a weather balloon, or something more mysterious. Whatever it wasn't picked up by radar. The incident reignited discussions about unidentified aerial phenomena and exposed gaps in air traffic control systems when it comes to unknown, fast-moving objects. For those on board, it was a chilling reminder that not everything in the sky follows the rules. Number 6. It hovered in complete silence, motionless, human-shaped, and seemingly watching from above. No wings, no parachute, no obvious source of propulsion. Just a figure in the sky, defying logic and gravity. This unsettling sight was captured late in the afternoon, just before sunset. A dark silhouette resembling a human body floated hundreds of feet in the air. Still, shadowy, and eerily calm. No facial features, no movement, just presence. Skeptics offered explanations ranging from a drone to a strangely shaped weather balloon, but the footage sparked wild theories. A jetpack malfunction, a secret experiment, or even an alien observer. Experts analyzed the clip frame by frame and found no signs of CGI or manipulation. But the mystery remains unsolved, and for those who witnessed it, the sky hasn't felt the same since. So far, we've seen burning engines, near mid-air collisions, and shadowy figures drifting through the clouds. But what comes next goes beyond strange flight hazards or mechanical failures. These final 5 cases enter the realm of the impossible, where the line between reality and nightmare completely disappears. Number 5. It slithered through the sky, not across the ground, not through trees, but high above, twisting and moving as if the air itself were water. Dozens stopped to watch. None could explain what they were seeing. The footage was captured on September 20th, 2022, in India. What appeared in the sky was a long, dark object, moving like a snake, but far too high and far too large to be any kind of kite or balloon. Eyewitnesses described it as organic, alive. Some speculated it was a new species of flying reptile. Others whispered about interdimensional creatures or atmospheric entities beyond human understanding. Despite the video going viral, no official explanation was ever given. No weather reports, no scientific follow-up, just silence. And that silence, more than anything, is what makes this case so disturbing. Number 4. It didn't look like a bird. It didn't move like a drone. And whatever it was, it had limbs, long, writhing extensions that twisted and drifted like tentacles. It was flying, but it felt alive. Captured from the ground at high altitude, this strange, dark object floated through the sky with an almost organic motion. Witnesses described it as having multiple appendages, too fluid to be mechanical, too structured to be smoke or fabric. Some believed it was an advanced military drone. Others, a natural phenomenon no one had documented before. But many couldn't shake the feeling that it was something else entirely, something watching. Even under digital scrutiny, the object's shape and behavior defy classification. No wings, no lights, no explanation, just silent movement and a lingering sense of dread. Number 3, 1,000 feet above the ground, a pilot looked out his window and froze. Hanging in the sky, motionless, weightless, was something that shouldn't be there. Debris. Lots of it. Suspended in the air like time had stopped. During what should have been a routine private flight, the pilot spotted large fragments floating in midair, solid pieces of unknown material, completely still, defying gravity and all logic. He circled the area to get a better look, but the debris remained eerily suspended as if frozen in space. No radar picked it up, no technical malfunctions were recorded, and just as mysteriously as it appeared, the debris vanished. One moment it was there, the next, gone. Theories ranged from secret military experiments to atmospheric anomalies, or even alien technology manipulating gravitational forces. But no clear answers ever surfaced, just one pilot's chilling account and the haunting footage that still defies explanation. Number 2. At first, it looked like a cloud, or maybe a strange reflection. But as the shape came into focus, people on the ground began to realize what they were actually seeing. It wasn't weather, it wasn't an illusion, it was an animal, suspended in the air. Witnesses described a creature resembling a reindeer or horse, floating high above the earth, still, detailed, and disturbingly lifelike. Not drifting like a balloon, not tumbling in the wind, just hovering as if frozen in time. There were no wires, no parachutes, no visible support of any kind. Some joked that Santa had lost a reindeer. Others feared something much stranger, a glitch in reality, or a being caught between dimensions. Experts were baffled. Explanations ranged from inflatable art to optical illusions, but none fully accounted for what was seen. And while the image may seem dreamlike, for those who saw it with their own eyes, it felt more like a nightmare. We've seen snakes on planes, phantom figures in the sky, and even animals floating where gravity shouldn't allow it, but none of them compare to what's coming next. The final case isn't just strange, it's cinematic, surreal, and terrifying. Whether it was a hoax, a glitch in nature, or something beyond our understanding, what you're about to see has no clear explanation. Number 1. It appeared high above the runway, barely visible at first, just a silhouette against the sky, a long cloak billowing in the wind. And then, without warning, the sky answered back. A lightning bolt shot straight up from the ground, striking the figure in midair. This jaw-dropping moment was captured by a ground crew worker at an airport in France. The figure hovered silently above the tarmac, motionless, almost like a statue suspended in the air. Seconds later, lightning surged upward in a perfectly timed flash, hitting the mysterious presence directly. Speculation exploded. Was it an illusion? A drone? A costume paraglider caught in the storm? Some even claimed it was a supernatural entity, an omen, or perhaps something not meant to be seen. Meteorologists tried to explain it away as a trick of the light, combined with an upward lightning discharge, but the precision, the shape, and the eerie silence that preceded the strike make this sighting stand apart from anything else. It's one thing to witness the unexplainable, it's another to see the sky itself react to it,